I was trying to remember, you were on Ryan's Hope when you were a little bit younger.
Take me, I'm yours. Yes, I was 19.
Did you at that time dream that you would be in a successful series as the only female captain, which is the best captain?
Well, of course I didn't dream that, but I thought that I would have, I certainly hoped I would. At 19 you think you're invincible.
Yeah.
The world belongs to you at 19. So yes, did I foresee the captain?
Yes.
Or Star Trek? Absolutely not. The whole thing was an
accident.
accident.
It would have been good if you were in Ryan's Hope that time and go into that on that joint one.
If they what?
If they started it from when you were on that program, that soap opera.
Oh, you mean if they started Star Trek when I was 19?
Yeah.
Going to this age?
Yeah.
No. I don't think so, but thank you. Yes. Madam. I can't hear you.
The mic's not on.
We'll go back over here until that mic gets there.
I got their mics.
Yes.
When Voyager first started, I know a lot of people thought there should be romance between Chakotay and Janeway.
Oy.
Because that's what Hollywood does. I thought it was very nice to actually see a show in which two people work together and were friends, but not romantically.
And why do you think that was? Because I had to put my foot down. Of course they wanted that. Everybody wanted that. It's human nature to want that. Meanwhile, I've got a complement of 165, a crew of 106, lost in space. Because the captain can't find the gas station, right? So I'm going to call into my ready room, Chakotay, for a little pick-me-upper. I went to the heads and I said, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, you don't understand. What's good for the goose is not necessarily good for the gander. This isn't going to work. It's fine for Bill Shatner to be hopping from planet to planet. He'll go down hopping from planet to planet. Or even Mr. Stewart. God bless him. But I don't think that I was of childbearing age, can do this and successfully woo the demographic that I want to woo, which is young men, ages 20 to 35, ages 20 to 40. I want them to regard me seriously as a commander. So they didn't like that very much. And you know what they did instead? They gave me the holodeck. Oh yes, they punished me. And who did I create in that holodeck? What funny guys did I come up with? Janeway starved, can you imagine? After 6 years for one kiss? Who did I come up with? Who were those guys? Fairhaven, Fair Schmaven? Ooh, it was insane. But I'm glad I didn't sleep with Chakotay. Although I did sleep with Lieutenant Barris, don't you remember? We had lots of little lizards in the turbo. Very, very sexy. Yes? Yes?
Thank you, Ms. Mulgrew, for coming to DragonCon.
My pleasure.
And speaking to all of us. I remember you as Mrs. Columbo.
Oh, long memory.
Yeah! All of the roles have been inspirations ever. I have one question, which is kind of a fan-based question. As being one of the leading women in science fiction, have you had a chance to talk to Mary McDonnell from Battlestar Galactica?
No, I
and share
adore her,
any
though.
thoughts?
I don't think of her as Battlestar Galactica. To me, she dances with wolves. And to me, she's one of the great actresses of her generation. And this is a wonderful and beautiful actress. But no, I haven't. She's here, though, isn't she?
Yes.
No, I'll have to stop by her. Where is she? I'll find her. Oh, she's doing a panel?
Probably. I mean, DragonCon, you guys are drunk.
But that's too much. All right, I'll find her. Yes, sir. You.
Hi, I love you to bits.
Thank you.
I've got a two-part question that please let me answer. First one is, I know it irritated the hell out of me with all the hair changes. My question is, the first part question is, when did you, Kate Mulgrew, actually get control of Janeway's hair? As in, when did you actually get to pick the style that you wanted?
That came at the end of the first season.
Really?
When I really had it. I had it. I mean, they must have done 8 or 9 different things. And before every take, and every take is excruciating when you're dealing with that camera and you're dealing with hitting every mark, you're sweeping the deck, the bridge, the blah, blah, blah. The language is so demanding, so challenging. And then there's a nest of hornets moving around in your hair, moving around with your body and your face. I finally said, stop! I cannot do this. do the work, right? Their job, though, is to stay on me. One hair out of place. Can you imagine? Buy a gun. So I went right over and I said, I'm done. You figure this out. It's the hair or me. Yeah. Patrick Stewart? Not a problem. No, but I'm just being fair. He just got to walk on and do his thing. Do you understand? Do his thing. No wonder it was so bloody great, right? But I had a legion of women all over me. So one season, and I said, done that. Let's brush it back, let's use mine, you can cut it, done. So they did. That was fine. Not particularly becoming, but it let me work. And that's what I wanted to do. Right? That's the problem always with being a woman, right? But this is Star Trek. I'm the captain. I don't have to look pretty. There should be a vast denial in this room. No. Yes, sir. Madam, who's next? Oh, it's a double part, because you love me to bits, right. Okay, go on.
If my partner and I were on the crew of Voyager, and given that you married Tom and B'Elanna, would you marry the two of us?
Who's your partner?
Right there, Will.
Yes. Your partner is a man?
Yes.
Yes, you're gay?
Absolutely.
Yes, this is the one thing that has been left out of Star Trek.
Absolutely.
And they need to correct this. I am a huge proponent of equal rights for love. So they need to move that out. I tried my best over 7 years. And that will be the next step. And I would marry you, yes. Although the institution of marriage has its holes, doesn't it? Has its problems, gentlemen. Don't you agree? One person for the rest of your life. Yes, yes, madam.
May I give you a gift?
Yes, you may. I could be Elizabeth Taylor and say, is it shiny?